My name is Abigail Owen, and I am presenting on the geology of the Olympic, North Cascades, and Mount Rainier National Parks. Olympic National Park was established on June 29th, 1939 by FDR as an effort to support the establishment of a national park on the Olympic Peninsula. Many of the mountains that stand there today were created during the Paleogene period, ranging from 18 to 57 million years ago. A popular site to visit is Cowlock, a beach on the southwest coast of the Olympic Peninsula off the 101 highway. North Cascades National Park was established on October 2nd, 1968, during the Johnson presidency. The mountains and landscape that encompass the national park were uplifted during the North Cascades orogeny in the late Cretaceous period, roughly 90 million years ago. A popular place to visit in the park is the Cascade Pass Trail, which consists of great views of nearby peaks and glaciers. Mount Rainier National Park was established via a bill passing on March 2nd, 1899, during the McKinley presidency, following a push from the public regarding benefits of creating a national park around the volcano. The most notable landmark in the national park is the namesake attraction, the volcano Mount Rainier, which is a stratovolcano. All three of these national parks are located on the northwestern corner of Washington state. Mount Rainier and North Cascades National Park are located in the Cascade Mountain Range, and Olympic National Park is located in the Olympic Mountains. Olympic National Park consists of dense volcanic and marine sedimentary from the ocean. The peaks and mountain tops we see today have been uplifted, folded, and eroded into what we know as the Olympic Mountains. Though the Olympic Range is not currently volcanic, its geography can make it appear to seem so due to underwater and offshore volcanoes that aided in the layers of sediment that settled on the tectonic plates. The creation of the Olympic Mountains occurred during convergence of the North American and Juan de Fuca plate roughly 34 million years ago, with the Juan de Fuca plate being forced underneath the North American, which created the large and jagged peaks. In national parks, The American Experience by Alfred Runt talks about the push to protect the unique rainforests of the Olympic Peninsula and some specific foliage like Douglas fir, red cedar, western hemlock, and Sitka spruce. North Cascades National Park contains young Cenozoic era igneous rocks and Oligocene age volcanic rocks. However, they still continue to shift and rise. Similar to Olympic National Park, the terrain was formed in the Pacific Ocean before merging and moving north to create the mountains, colliding with what is now present-day North America. The national park contains old metamorphic and younger volcanic rocks, which are intruded by large masses of granitic rocks. Many geologists believe that the mountain range is formed of many different terrains which have been assembled by different faults. Mount Rainier National Park has rock formations and lava flows that date back to the late Pleistocene and Holocene eras. It also contains interbeds of volcaniclastic and younger igneous rock. The volcano first erupted during the Pleistocene roughly 500,000 years ago and has most recently erupted in 1894, just prior to being established in the national park system. Mount Rainier is known for its extremely rugged topography, which makes it so unique and adds to the natural beauty, also sets it apart from other national parks. Recently, researchers have observed how ocean acidification has taken a toll on marine and open ocean organisms in the Olympic National Park. In the research article written by Jonathan M. Jones et al., characterizing the vulnerability of intertidal organisms in the Olympic National Park to ocean acidification, discusses the negative impact that changes in levels of ocean acidification have on the natural environment and ecosystem. Many of these organisms experience climate stress that diminishes their abilities to adapt and survive. Mount Rainier National Park has been experiencing river aggregation. In the peer-reviewed thesis, The Environmental Implications of Aggregation in Major Braided Rivers at Mount Rainier National Park, Washington, Benson, who previously worked for NOAA, described how over time rivers have carried materials ranging from fine sediment to larger boulders downstream. However, this sediment starts to build up and increases the height of the riverbed, which is called aggregation. The rate at which this is happening is thought to be based on longitude and topographic analysis. Though all of these national parks are similar in location, each park has their own quirks that make them stand out from one another. In Olympic National Park, the glaciers still around today are unfortunately melting due to warming temperatures. Due to their buoyancy, these glaciers are moving and are taking part of the landscape with them. In the North Cascades, the tectonic plates are still moving, which in turn changes the terrain, but at a very slow pace. Finally, Mount Rainier. Finally, in Mount Rainier, landslides are a recent problem which causes damage to the sides of the volcano and mountains and sends rubble and debris down to lower elevations. And here are my uh, citations. Thank you for watching.